everyone. Welcome to another day in the car. Summer Wells is a 5-year-old girl who has been missing since Tuesday, June 15th. Summer Wells was reported missing Tuesday evening by her parents in the Beech Creek area of Hawkins County, Tennessee. That night, an endangered child alert was issued, and it was escalated to a statewide Amber Alert on Wednesday morning. There have been a lot of searchers out there, and she has not been located. There's a lot of rough terrain, and there are a lot of creeks and a lot of bodies of water. I don't know if they're the same there as they were in rural Missouri where I used to live, but there were open air septics in Missouri, which are like ponds, I guess. I called mine a poo lagoon. But anyway, all those bodies of water are going to have to be searched. This is a weird one, guys. There's a number of things that just don't feel right to me, but I'm not from Tennessee, so maybe the behaviors or just the feeling that comes off of some of the people involved, maybe it's just a culture thing and that I don't really understand it. I just hope that Summer's going to be okay and that she will be found. It's quite possible that she's been abducted.
She wanted to go downstairs and play with her toys, so when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there and she was gone.
Her parents say that she would never leave on her own, that that's not what she's like. Although her dad says that she really is an outdoorsy girl and likes to be outside, that's where things get weird, because he also said that she had wanted to go inside, and she went inside and she went down into the basement to play, which I'm assuming they have a playroom down there. Then when her mom went to check on her, she wasn't there. There's a door that opens up to the outside from the basement, and it was not locked, so it's possible she went through there.
So when her mother come in, she says, "Where's Summer?" She went down in the basement. She didn't answer, so she went down there and she was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked, and we haven't seen her since. Please let Summer be okay, and please come home.
Some of the statements in the case I found a bit weird. Some of this stuff reminds me of Barry's statements, and some of it reminds me of the West adopted parents. The father, Donald Wells, said she would never leave. For one thing, we've got bears and wild dogs, and we've got druggies who come around to other people's houses all hours of the night. But this was like 5:30 in the evening, which makes me think someone was lying in wait. I heard somebody say that people track kids down on Facebook and find them. All I know is she is definitely not anywhere around there. Somebody has abducted her and took her out of the area. And he's also stated that when it was discovered that his daughter Summer was missing, here's his quote: "I was at work, but from what my wife has told me, her and her mother and Summer were planting flowers by her grandma's trailer, which is about 20 feet from the house, real close to the house. Summer all of a sudden said, 'Mom, I want to go in the house.' So she said, 'Fine.'" And then there are two Candaces. The mother of Summer is Candace, and her mother, the grandma, is also Candace. So the two Candaces and Summer were planting flowers. They have a garden out there, and what I've been finding out through forums and such is that this is a memorial garden for Candace, Summer's mom's sister, Rosemarie Bly. And Rosemarie has been missing for 10 years. She is a missing person out of Wisconsin. She went missing on August 21st, 2009 in St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin. The two cases are not related to each other. It's just kind of confusing the matter, I guess. Anyways, there's a little 5-year-old girl who was planting flowers within 50 feet of her own home. She said, "I want to go inside." She wanted to play inside. And her older brothers reportedly were on the internet inside. I've heard watching YouTube videos. I don't know if they're watching YouTube videos or if they're playing games or what they were doing, but the boys were inside. She went into the house, and the boys said that she went down to go play in the basement, and she had told her mom that she wanted to go play with her dolls in the basement.
Some bad person grabbed her, but we have no idea that the FBI and the police have covered every single base, everything that anybody can think of, they've covered. And I just hope God in His mercies will deliver Summer home to us.
When her mom came in and looked around, she couldn't see Summer anywhere. She asked her brothers, Summer's brothers, if they'd seen Summer, and they hadn't. And she went looking and couldn't find her. Called her husband. Her husband rushed back, and no sign of Summer. There's been this huge search. They've got the FBI involved. They've had helicopters. They've had the works. They've had dogs out there, and apparently they lose the scent in the driveway.
Good afternoon. I'm Leslie Earhart with the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. We can't thank you enough for your continuing coverage and helping us get the word out about Summer. Before I turn it over to Captain Coop, I want to reiterate that there are two aspects of this investigation: the search and the investigation itself. You've heard a lot about the search because that's something we can elaborate on. What you haven't heard a lot about is what's happening outside of the search. Rest assured that agents and Hawkins County detectives are investigating this fully. All avenues are being explored. As of this afternoon, we've received approximately 85 tips. Agents and officers continue to follow up on each lead that comes in. At the same time, teams continue to search the area around Ben Hill Road for any sign of Summer.
Summer was reportedly wearing possibly gray shorts and a pink top when she wandered off. It's been stated in news reports that she was seen walking on her own, but I don't know who saw her, so I don't know how reliable whoever it was that saw her walking was. And this case has me twisted up because it just doesn't feel right. And this little girl has been missing 4 days as of Friday night, so Saturday going on day 5.
We're exploring all avenues, so at this time we can't confirm that. However, in the event that we do develop that information and confirm it was an abduction and have information to share, you will be the first to know. And we want to reassure the community that we will let them know immediately. That's information that we would want to get out to the public as quickly as possible. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you being here. We'll continue to update you as updates become available. Thank you.
What you're seeing here, balloons and flowers have been placed in this prayer garden in honor of Summer.
What do you guys think of what's going on in this case? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching Another Day in the Car with Jules.